Hey everybody, Thrift Store Hacker back again, and I got a great deal on a Crash Jetson from one of the local bike charities. And as you can see, this frame is just trashed. It's only making right turns, not even good enough to use in NASCAR. But everything else was salvageable. So I took this down into the shop, took everything apart, and aside of the bent frame and this case covering here, everything else was in perfect working order. So naturally, I have some extra parts, and maybe I can throw something together into some sort of weird FrankenBike. After going through my collection of parts, I finally came up with this. Built a really long set of front forks that I can mount on a standard mountain bike frame, making this really cool FrankenBike small wheel chopper looking thing that's honestly really cool to ride. But as you can see, the whole back end is one mountain bike, and then the front end, I have some front shocks. I lengthen this. I'm not going to tell you how. It's sketchy. And yeah, it's sketchy enough that I want to put on YouTube. But anyway, I'm using the drill battery pack for it. And this whole setup, throw some cool beach cruiser handlebars on the top. This whole setup, if I wanted to transfer it to another frame, the battery pack, the motor, everything is all built right onto the front. Alright, let's slap some batteries in this and get going. I'm using the drill batteries, so we use two 18-volt batteries to make 36 volts for the motor, and let's roll. I shot some video here of the forks as I'm riding down the road here. I just wanted to make sure that they weren't like jumping around and were somewhat structurally stable. They feel pretty good, it rides pretty good, so I think they're going to work out. But I'm going to keep an eye on them, do maintenance, tighten the bolts, make sure everything's kind of staying together. The overall ride of it is really good. I need to get a better seat and kind of adjust the seat position a little bit better, but the front fork is holding up really well. It seems to ride pretty smooth, track straight. It doesn't feel like if I turn suddenly it's going to fold over, so the angle on the front forks is still pretty good. As you can see here, when I turn, there is not much hard angle. Like if I'm already turned full lock that direction, I'm going to fall off the bike anyway. But regular riding, it should be fine. It does kind of make a wide corner, but that's alright. Of course, we have to test the power here and get that screaming 350 watt motor. Do a little burnout for fun. You can see the shocks are jiggling a little bit, but seem to be holding pretty well. Now, the only thing I really want to improve on this right now, aside of putting a bunch of tech on it, is I want to change this seat, put a longer seat on it, maybe have it come back out to here or something. Just give me a little more space between the seat and the handlebars. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Till next time, build stuff and have fun.